Welcome to another edition of God's Awesome Creation, and this time, let's consider the peculiar opossum. Have you ever had a close encounter of the opossum kind? They can truly be fierce-looking creatures. However, just as everything in God's creation, the opossum has some special attributes. See, I don't believe in the evil lie of evolution, but just for the sake of conversation, scientists say of all mammals on Earth, the opossum are among the oldest with fossil evidence going back over 10 million years. Yeah, right. Anyways, the gray and white and pink-nosed rat-tailed opossum that we see in our backyards are marsupials. That is a sort of primitive mammal which is different due to its curious reproductive customs. And I won't go into those, but they are indeed peculiar. It actually has a lot in common with the kangaroo, because you see, it gives birth to embryos which develop into pups in an external pouch. The opossum is slow. Not as slow as the sloth I told you about a few weeks back, but at their best, they can only attain a top speed of 1.7 miles per hour. Adult opossums are fairly small, ranging from 6 to only 12 pounds. Now here's an attribute not to make the opossum real proud. It isn't very smart, you see. It has the smallest brain-to-body ratio of any land mammal, well, except maybe Nancy Pelosi. Sorry, friends, I didn't mean to offend anybody. It is said that they are not aggressive, but in the encounters I've had with them, I was impressed to keep my distance due to the fact of their fierce-looking little teeth. Well, some of them not so little. Maybe looks are part of God's plan for the small marsupial to be able to defend itself. Opossums have an eclectic and varied appetite. In fact, they will eat nearly anything. They can live on worms, snails, insects, snakes, toads, birds, fruits, vegetables, and any, of course, and all garbage. The opossum is usually healthy as mammals go. They are very much resistant to disease, including the dreaded rabies. They have a strong tolerance to snake's venom. A dose of rattlesnake venom that would kill a horse will hardly affect the humble possum. See, God gave them a prehensile tail, which they can use for grasping and gathering branches, and grass for nesting. They also use that versatile tail for climbing trees and escaping from predators. God also gave to them a feature that we people use. Do you know what that is? Well, it has an opposable thumbs, on their hind feet, which they use, like us humans, to grasp things with. Now, have you ever heard the term playing possum? It means to act to be dead. This stems from the fact that God gave the opossum a very unique survival trait, and that trait is to play dead, and they do it very well indeed. When an opossum is threatened, it does not like to fight. It will growl, and it'll growl and show its mouthful of very sharp teeth. In fact, it has 50 teeth, which is the most for any land mammal. The opossum goes to great lengths to ward off its enemy. It will give off a foul odor, kind of like it pooped its pants. Well, if they wore pants. It may also vomit and even actually defecate. If all else fails, the opossum will pass out, and it's not an act at all. It is an involuntary reaction to danger that seems overwhelming. It actually goes into a coma, or a shock-like state. Its heart rate drops drastically, and its body temperature drops. The tongue will hang out, and it drools. It appears to be dead. You see, most predators will not eat an animal that is dead. They will smell around it, and then move on in quest of something maybe a little bit more appealing. Now, of course, the opossum will come around sometimes in a matter of minutes or as many as 6 hours. The opossum is not what you would call good-looking, but our Father made him very unique, and our Father made no mistakes in his creation. And it didn't take millions and billions of years, because all of the land animals were created in what? One day. One 24-hour day. Anyways, I hope that you enjoyed this little look at the unusual and peculiar possum, or opossum, whichever you wish to say. And if you liked it, please give me a thumbs up. Be sure you subscribe and click that red bell icon so you're notified of any new releases from one of my favorite channels, the Dennis Morrison Channel. God bless you all, and have a great day.